Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, and welcome back to Novopangea Beginner Guides, where we're going to talk about earning dividends just by having land and using land. This is a new concept or a new feature that the Novopangea team is rolling out here when the token rolls out at the end of February 2023. Obviously, depending on when you're watching this, it may be rolled out and it may not be rolled out. But I wanted to get a video out there just kind of explaining what the dividends are, how you can earn it, and there's kind of some restrictions that they have in place just to make sure that you're actually playing the game and you're not just staking, walking away, and earning the tokens. All right, let's go ahead and just talk about a little bit of the background. If you're not familiar with it, Novopangea has the Novo token that's coming out at the end of February. It's going to be their currency that can be used in-game and also exchanged outside of game. First time that this is happening for Novopangea, a big event that's going on. And you, as a landowner, if you own land, will have the opportunity to go ahead and earn dividends through it. The other thing that they've added is they've actually reduced the count of land, so it's going to start being super limited. In some realms right now, at the time of this recording, the Time realm, it is all sold out on the Nova shop. It is only available in the secondary market. The Shadow realm is quickly following, and all the other realms will follow here shortly, especially when the Nova token is out there. So let's go ahead and talk about it. How do you earn it? What is it for? What's going to happen? And essentially, how do you profit from this? First of all, as far as the requirement goes, you need to have a land, and I'll show you an example of that here shortly, a building on the land, and you're using the building. Whether it's your building or someone else's building, the building is being used. Then every month, there'll be a snapshot, and you'll get a percentage of the Nova token or the dividend token pool that's available. It's all determined on the amount of land that you have and that's being used and how much land in general is being used. So as far as this will kick off right away or start kicking off at the end of February when the Nova token is available. And then in every month in the future, again, there'll be a snapshot. I'm not sure if it'll be announced when the snapshot is or if it'll be unannounced, just kind of stop people from switching things around. But at some point, there'll be a snapshot and then it'll be distributed within the landowners. Basically, how much are you going to be earning? If all of the land is owned, being used, actively used, there is 13,200 pieces of land. So if all 13,200 pieces of the land are being used, every single landowner will get 71 Novo token per land that they have active. So if you have 100 land or 10 lands that are active, you'll get a total of 710 Novo for that month. And you can do the math. The one thing that they did mention, if for some reason not all of the land is being used, they're actually, you're going to get more dividends from that. They used the example in here, if 10,000 of the 13,200 lands are actually being used, then you will get a total of 93.75 Novo. You can go ahead and do the math depending on what's being used. Just know that if you are actively using a land or have a land that's staked and it's being used, you'll get at least 71 Novo tokens every single month that you can do with what you wish. Obviously, the more land you have, the better it's going to be. There are some restrictions, and they do mention that in here. Basically, the questions out there is, if I own a land, can I just have it in my wallet and I'll get it? No, it must be staked. In addition to it being staked, there must be a building on it, whether it's your building or you're renting it out to someone else, and a mission or it's been utilized one way or another. That's how you'll be eligible at the time of the snapshot. A couple of other benefits that they mentioned here is things that you should be aware of as far as, this is if you're watching it before February 19th, so over the next week, that you will have the opportunity to be part of the private token sale. Details will be provided at a later date, so that'll be available. So let's go ahead and actually jump over to the game, and I can show you what I'm referring to. Essentially, this is the space realm. This is my primary realm that I'm in. I actually own this land right here. You can see that's my wallet. You guys all know my wallet by now. Right now, if I just had this plot of land, I would not be eligible. Or if I just had a plot of land that was not staked, I wouldn't be eligible. I actually have to go in here. I have to make sure I set the rent there. In this case, I'm going to set the rent for myself. You can see it's successful. You see the little thing pop up there. You can also rent it to other people. So there's that, again, that two options. Then you actually have to go ahead and stake a building there. So I just happen to have a residential building here available for it. And then last but not least, you have to make sure you actually use that building, whether you use it or you rent it out to someone else. So I have to go, oops, press the wrong button. So I have to go in here and I have to actually set it. I usually do it for my workers. What I can do in this example can either be for mine or someone else jumping in there. Set at 0.5 obsidian. Go ahead and select set rent. Then someone has to go ahead and use it at some point. Right now, I don't have any skilled workers available, so it would either be one of mine that I need to use or someone else comes in here and rents it. That makes me eligible for this plot of land during that month for dividends. So if all 13,200 lands are being used, which they're not right now, I would get at least 71 Novo tokens for this. That's as simple as it is. You just got to own land, you got to use it, and you're eligible. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my home district just to show you. I'm going to be eligible for quite a bit. I go from right here all the way over and up there. So I'll be eligible for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus that other one, 16 of the tokens. And I apologize for counting them right on here. I should have done that ahead of time, but that is what it is. So obviously you have people like over here that are going to earn more. But it's token that you can use in game, that you can exchange for goods, whether it's NFTs, you can take it out of the game and trade it on Alcor, Taco Swap, whatever you want to do. That's how you earn dividends through land ownership and Novopangea. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Please let me know if you have any requests for other Novopangea trainings. I'll be happy to do that. There is going to be another one coming here shortly around the token itself, so make sure you check out that when it drops. All right, hope you all have a great day. I'll talk to you later.